You might have heard whispers that the 1967 British halfpenny could be worth a fortune, maybe even $1 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But before you rush to check your old coin jars or dusty drawers, let's dive into the truth behind this mysterious little bronze coin. Is there really a rare version out there hiding in plain sight? Or is it just another story lost in the world of coin myths? Stay with me till the end, because what you'll discover might surprise you more than you think. Now, at first glance, the 1967 halfpenny looks like any other small brown coin from the past, but behind its humble shine lies a fascinating story about the end of an era, royal design, and rumors that shook the collector's world. Millions of people around the globe have heard that this tiny coin could be worth a fortune. Some even believe a rare minting mistake or prototype version was made, one that could fetch tens of thousands, or maybe even $1 million at auction. But how much truth is there to that? Let's uncover its secrets step by step. Let's start with what this coin actually is. The 1967 British halfpenny, often called the halfpenny, was struck in bronze and features Queen Elizabeth II on the front. This coin marks the final year of production for the pre-decimal halfpenny before the United Kingdom moved to the decimal system in 1971. Think of it as the last farewell to a coin that had existed for centuries, a small but significant piece of British history. The obverse, or the front side of the coin, carries the famous young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the talented Mary Gillick. This portrait was used on coins from the start of her reign in 1953 until the late 1960s. It's elegant, regal, and timeless, showing the Queen wearing a laurel wreath, symbolizing peace and victory. The inscription around her head reads, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Now, flip the coin to the reverse side, and you'll find a design that instantly takes you back to the age of exploration, the Golden Hind, the legendary galleon ship of Sir Francis Drake. Designed by Christopher Ironside, this image became one of Britain's most beloved coin designs. The ship's detailed sails, the waves beneath, and the bold letters, halfpenny, make it a true miniature work of art. Below the ship lies the date, 1967, the last time the halfpenny was minted for circulation. But here's where things get interesting. Because 1967 was the final production year before decimalization, the Royal Mint produced an enormous number of these coins, over 429 million in total. That's nearly 500 million pieces. Many were stored, saved, or even never released to the public. And since they were made in such huge quantities, most of them are still easy to find today, sitting in old collections, drawers, and boxes all around the world. So, if there were so many made, where did the $1 million rumor come from? Well, like many coin legends, it all began with stories about minting errors and special versions. Collectors started talking about possible test strikes, or proof coins with mirror-like finishes that could have been made for presentation sets. Some believed there was a secret batch made with different metals, or even misaligned dies, creating ultra-rare variants. A few websites and social media posts added fuel to the fire, claiming that one special 1967 halfpenny had sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's how the whispers began, spreading across collector forums, TikTok, and YouTube. But what's the truth? Let's break down the real value, and you'll see where myth meets reality. For most circulated 1967 halfpennies, the value is modest. In average circulated condition, they're worth around 10 to 50 cents. In uncirculated or brilliant condition, they might fetch $2 to $5. Proof or specimen coins, made for collectors, can sometimes go for $10 to $20, depending on quality. If you have one that's graded and certified as Brilliant Uncirculated, BU, with perfect surfaces and color, it could sell for $30 to $50 to the right buyer. Now, there are a few minting error coins known from that period. Coins that might have been off-center, double-struck, or have planchet flaws. These kinds of errors can increase the value significantly. A clear, rare minting error could push the price into the hundreds of dollars, but not millions. Even the most unique known 1967 errors ever sold publicly have stayed below $500. So, where does the $1 million story come from? The truth is, there's no verified record of any 1967 British halfpenny selling for that kind of money. No auction house, no museum, and no official coin registry has documented such a sale. The million-dollar rumor most likely started from viral online posts that mixed up coin types or made exaggerated claims to attract attention. But that doesn't mean the coin is worthless. Far from it. Its value lies not in money, but in history. The 1967 halfpenny represents the end of the pre-decimal era, the close of a currency system that had been in use for over 1,000 years. It's the last breath of an old empire's coinage tradition, a snapshot of Britain before the modern decimal system arrived. Holding one in your hand is like touching a piece of living history, a reminder of a world before 1971 when 12 pence made a shilling and 20 shillings made a pound. And because millions of people saved them as keepsakes when decimalization came, the 1967 halfpenny has become one of the most nostalgic British coins ever made. Many collectors treasure it not for its price tag, but for the memories it holds, the sound of coins clinking in a pocket, the image of Queen Elizabeth II as a young monarch, and the golden sails of the Golden Hind catching the light of another age. So, after hearing all this, what's the final truth about the million-dollar rumors? Well, as exciting as they sound, they're simply not real. There's no million-dollar 1967 halfpenny hiding in someone's attic. What's real, though, is the fascination this coin still inspires, its history, its art, and its story. And that, in its own way, makes it priceless. So next time someone tells you that your old halfpenny could make you a millionaire, smile and tell them the truth. Maybe not in money, but in history, it's worth more than gold.